Public service announcement. If you're very overly sensitive, well, I'm sorry, because we say a lot in this video. It's nothing like episode 1, but it's still raw, uncut. So, like, comment, subscribe. Be ready for episode 3. Sinz out. What's good, Sinz Nation? It's your boy Sinz here, bringing you back another episode of Talking with Sinz. Today, we got a special edition, a Negro Hangout edition, me and the boys, where we talk about trending topics, personal development, anything you want. And for the ones that can't be here, I want to give a special shout out to. So shout out to my boys, Jakari, Ivan, and Andre. Keep doing your thing. And also, thank you for the love and support on episode 1, Be Yourself. If you haven't checked it out, I'm going to put a link in the description below. So, got the Negroes here. Got my boy John.
Yeah.
My boy Cam. Got my boy Jamel.
Yes, sir.
Got the father in the back, DeAndre. Man, look, DeAndre, listen to me.
You don't have to speak.
You gotta speak up, man. Put some bass in your voice. You a father now.
Straight chest.
How is his whole back? Talk about some straight with your chest.
So, my boy Uday Emeka.
Yeah.
And I got my boy Steven.
Yeah.
So, they was over here harping me. Brandon, what are the topics? What we gonna talk about? I do this raw, unfiltered.
Where's the camera?
What?
It's a
Anywho, I don't got no camera. So my question for y'all, Uday gave me this idea, so shout out to him. Should y'all, or should we, separate the craft from the artist in a sense of like R. Kelly, Michael Jackson?
That nigga can't sing.
Listen, hold on. Yes. Okay, so listen. Gotta make it coherent, because they just gonna hear laughing. But so it's like, can I finish the answer?
Touches children, you're just gonna be cool with just.
So listen, hear me out. This is
that
my.
nigga can sing though.
Listen, let me finish. Damn. So my thing is this, right? So it's like, when I mean separate the craft from the person, I don't mean in just music, because you can't be a hypocrite and be like, well, it only applies to R. Kelly. Because yeah, R. Kelly did some dirty shit, but am I gonna not listen to his music because of it? And my reasoning is this: Gandhi was a shitty person. But am I gonna be like, well, you know what? Bump what Gandhi did for India. He was a pedophile. People don't do that. People don't be like, well, you know what? Martin Luther King did have a dream, but he also was having an affair with multiple women. We don't separate that.
Are we comparing pedophiles to affairs though?
I brought up Gandhi. He's a pedophile.
Okay, but we don't live in India. That doesn't apply to us.
Whoa. It's an example. It doesn't have to apply to me.
Okay, but I'm saying, like, from the perspective of we're not people that live in India, we can't really give an opinion on that.
We're not giving it.
I'm just using it as an example. I get what you're saying. I'm not. So it's like, look, R. Kelly was doing his things with little girls, right? But if I listen to his music, does that? If I listen to his music, does that really necessarily mean that I'm the same as R. Kelly?
It's not saying that you're the same, but it's like
I don't support it.
You don't support it, yes, but we're putting money in his pocket.
But my thing is, regardless.
I ain't the sense of that nigga. That's all I'm saying.
By giving track listens and all that, it's giving him.
But look, he already. It's like this. He wrote songs, and if that's the case, then I can't listen to Destiny Child songs because he wrote for them. If that's the case, there's a lot of music I can't listen to.
Honestly, bro, that's how you were contagious.
Yeah,
I can't listen to none of that.
You know what I'm saying? I can't. That's why I'm like, it's same with Michael Jackson. Like, if I'm over here listening to fucking Thriller, he made Thriller in the 80s. What he did in the 2000s, 2009, whatever he supposedly did, does not correlate to the nigga in the 80s.
Right.
That don't correlate to Thriller.
Niggas be still listening to Michael Jackson.
Allegations, you know what I'm saying?
Let's believe I'm gonna still watch the Cosby Show.
For real?
Come on, son.
Oh,
So,
Come on, son.
but it's also
Cosby Show was mid.
what?
Beat his
The
ass.
Cosby Show is mid.
Beat his ass. Excuse me.
You said the Cosby Show was mid.
Come on, bro.
Cosby Show was mid. Wow.
So
My thing with that is I don't even separate, like, even with y'all niggas still be eating that CHIK-FIL-A. I sure as hell don't. Y'all niggas be like, that racism.
Why?
that racism and the chicken biscuits be hitting.
CHIK-FIL-A don't even hit like that.
Look,
That's why
it's
I
the
can't live
Caucasian
without
in me.
It don't be hit like that, but it's like if I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat this shit.
Yeah, it's like
Nah, I go out of my way to avoid it.
I'm not gonna.
I mean, I don't wake up in the morning like some of these fiends. Gotta go to Chick-fil-A. Why is it Sunday?
Yeah, let me
Gotta go to Chick-fil-A.
I'm like-
Gotta have my fix. I don't be doing that. But like, if I'm like, dang, what do I want to eat? Chick-fil-A's there, huh?
But you just described as Starbucks. Things.
It's fiends for Starbucks. Chipotle had E. coli. Motherfuckers are like, well, I'm still gonna eat there. You know, it don't make a difference. But it's like, if I eat at Chipotle, even though they had E. coli, it's like, am I supporting E. coli?
Oh,
Am I supporting the death of people?
What? Alright, John,
Hold on,
you
hold on.
still listen to R.
Low
Kelly
key.
and Mikey J?
Hold up, Brandon.
What's up?
Only
Low key
MJ.
attack once to that.
Only
masculine.
MJ? You can't rock with you not stepping in the name of love?
Stepping in the
Oh,
name
this
of
nigga.
Nah, I'm more of an MJ person, so.
So you still listening to Michael Jackson? All right, cool.
You think he did it?
He did it. He did it.
He do seem weird, but
He ain't do it.
but he ain't do it.
I don't tell what y'all tell me. He did it.
He's a grown ass man. He's in his Peter Pan. He's chilling with little boys in his house. The parents knew. The parents were
He
there.
slept in the same bed as children.
No, they got into the bed with him. He was already chilling.
They got to the bed with him?
Yes, that's
Okay,
how.
okay, but check it out.
Hold on.
No.
Because
he
you
sent
okay
it-
with Santa Claus though? You okay with Santa Claus?
I'm good. Psychos ain't fucking real.
Grown ass fucking men having little kids on
He's
their
not
lap.
fucking real. I'm not gonna take my kids to meet Santa Claus.
Neither is Peter Pan.
What? Nigga, Michael Jackson said
It's the
he's
reference.
Peter Pan. He's referencing
Okay,
Peter Pan.
so my thing
Grown
is,
ass
little
fucking
boy.
white
He
man
loves
referencing
children.
some old ass nigga with old.
He asked parents to bring
Little
their
kids
child
on
to
their
me
lap.
so he can spend the day with me and sleep with me. What the fuck?
And you
He
sit
did
on
not-
that
he
nigga's
did not
lap.
ask for them
Talking
to
about,
sleep
oh, I
with
want
him.
this for
I don't give a
Christmas.
fuck about Santa. I said fuck Santa. I'm not going to meet Santa.
I mean, didn't Michael Jackson have
What's
his
your baby
like
about
made up
little
land,
kids?
like
he had
Neverland?
Neverland
Yeah,
because he did it for the. He wanted to give the kids a life that he didn't have.
He's for the kids, man.
weird.
He's for the kids.
I want you to get beat like that man Michael Jackson and have the thoughts he had.
Weird. Do it for the kids, man. What about that video? What about that picture of him holding that baby over the balcony?
That was his.
kid, wasn't
That
it?
was his kid, and he was
His
because
actual
to say fuck the paparazzi. You want to see the nigga here? Damn, that's what he did. But what were you saying?
They were harping the fuck out of this man over his children. His children. I said they were harping the fuck out of this man over his children.
I mean,
Oh, they
yes,
wanted
it's
to see
his,
him.
yes, it's his children, but that don't give you no reason.
They don't care about the
Hold
kid.
them over a balcony.
Hey, it's
CPS,
his kid.
hello.
Did they give birth to him?
Okay.
Did they raise that kid?
Sir, you mean to tell
Did
me
the kid
That
die?
doesn't justify him holding his baby
Did
over a balcony, bro.
did the kid die?
Did
Did he drop it?
He has secure grip.
Y'all niggas really love MJ, huh? Y'all do anything like. I mean,
The nigga made Thriller.
okay, I said
beat it.
like I said, good music, but he probably still did that
PYT.
shit.
It don't matter.
You're not alone.
TLC.
And I'm not denying
Black
that.
or white,
I'm not
human
denying
nature.
that.
Remember the time?
Man in the mirror.
This is why we can't separate the crowd. Because niggas like yo, be like, I don't care
I'm not
what he did. He made Thriller.
That's why I'm separating the craft from the
So that's what I'm
person.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Do shit like this.
He made good music, and I listen to it. But I still believe he did the shit. But I don't put them together. I like the music. I still don't agree with the nigga himself. Just like R. Kelly. I don't agree with R. Kelly doing the shit. But I'm just
Respect, because
So we can
I.
separate the crap from the group?
Yeah, so the only person that can't do it is Steven.
That's why I can't get you played.
God damn it. So y'all don't care? Y'all still listen to
I don't give a fuck. R. Kelly, hell yeah, I'm listening to R. Kelly.
And the thing is, okay, and this is the funny thing about the hypocrisy, especially social media age, right? So they like to bring up R. Kelly, and some like to bring up Michael Jackson. Like, R. Kelly did this, but yet they'll turn around and go listen to Chris Brown, who beat the hell out of
They don't
Rihanna.
like it around me.
Actually, no, they be.
They hate
They don't. Okay, but I'm saying certain people, the ones that be like, oh, bump R. Kelly, will still be the same ones that eat at Chick-FIL-A and go bump Chris Brown.
Chris Brown
Bitches
is
be listening to Nicki Minaj.
And Nicki, she's a pedophile.
Her brother's a pedophile. So I'm like, what y'all talking about?
Cardi B.
Chris Brown is a
Might
giant.
as well be
Yeah.
Bill Cosby.
Chris Brown's a giant weirdo.
I'm saying,
Like,
you know,
he got-
Cardi B
he
did the
got
same thing
stalkers
Bill
for
Cosby did. It got highlighted for the shit.
Right.
Yeah, they say yeah.
They say
Yes.
Get your coins.
Stole their money and just left.
Matter of fact, since
Bill
we're on-
Cosby did
remember
it. He
that.
was his whole shot on
I do
NBC.
remember that.
You know about this? Since we're
It's
on this
that
topic,
ass.
how they be hyping up Meg as soon as she got shot in the foot,
Oh,
and they like pray for Meg and all this stuff. Niggas had
Pop Smoke died. And niggas make jokes about Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke
X died.
died.
Niggas make jokes about X.
Damn.
Fucking people
But he got-
telling 6ix9ine to get shot. They wanted that nigga to die. Like
They still do.
male
because
rappers
alright,
get-
so this is my thing. It's because it's social media and cancel culture, which is a
Well,
joke.
LGBT community. That's all it is. Check
What?
this.
What?
As far as the lack of support for the male artists and shit, look at this. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's all it is.
Okay. I'm not saying that, so no, I'm not saying that. DeAndre said that, but my thing is, with cancel culture as a whole, I'm tired of y'all don't stick up for black women like this and that. When I specifically remember, we can't make jokes on Twitter no more. So she ain't never gonna hear this maybe. But shout out to Ari Lennox. She made good music, but she got some big old nostrils.
She do.
So I made a joke where I was like, dang, one sneeze and she can take out a continent. But I've made that same joke about niggas with big nostrils. It's a joke that, double nose barrel shotgun. Anyone can get it. So I make that joke, right? And a black woman had the nerve to take a screenshot of my tweet in multiple tweets and make her own tweet that blew up saying, cops aren't killing you niggas fast enough.
They'll literally say,
but if a nigga said that about cops aren't killing you black women fast enough, it's over. Twitter's gonna break.
Like, that should be killing me. Like, I gotta promise you, if Tory Lanez got shot, they would have been clowning.
No. You know what's crazy?
They still
got shot. They were clowning Tory Lanez more.
They were clowning Tory for being mad. They were like,
they said that man had Napoleon syndrome, but
There were way more Tory Lanez.
But Megan shot her foot, dog. She is in no danger of dying. She got shot.
And nobody clowned her. All people were saying stuff was like, dang, I wish I could have taken care of Meg. So like, people posted pictures. They're like,
50 Cent got shot 9 times. And y'all niggas clowned the hell out of
y'all can't see him, but he put up 10. But
9, 10.
he said, man, put up 5 fingers.
But nah, I mean, yeah, some people were making jokes about Meg, and some people were like, I'm sorry this happened, whatever.
But they be like, and then they want to be like, Meg lost so much, and you guys aren't doing. What do you want me to do? Do I look like Superman?
Yeah, I mean,
was I there?
It's unfortunate that people.
And they also was like, if Kylie Jenner got shot in the foot, it would be World War III. If Kylie Jenner got shot in the foot, it would have been worse. We would have been flaming nobody liked Kylie Jenner.
At all.
We don't like Kylie.
they forget that we roasted Kendall Jenner for being.
It's just always some double standards when it comes to black women and black men.
And it's like,
what is she doing naked?
Interracial dating. If a black woman dates a white man,
it's great.
They're like, oh, do your thing, sis, white men. Yes, I need to get me one. Let a nigga be with a white girl. Oh, he hates black women. These niggas ain't shit. He's a coon. But you just was over there hyping your shit up.
Standard. That's crazy.
Because I'm gonna say this right now: when women say men ain't shit, they really don't like men. Women, if they thought they could rule the world, they would eradicate men. Think of it, they would. Because it's like, it's also the double standards of I've met women, right? And they'll be like, oh. Let me finish what I was gonna say, nigga. I've met women.
Alright, you met women.
I've met women who be like, oh yeah, like I love like girls I like bisexual women, right? But then they'll be like, oh, that man gay, but he like women. He's disgusting. But you was just
nasty.
But it's just double standards. Men can't do shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. If a nigga get fucked in his ass, he gay. I'm sorry.
I didn't say he wasn't gay.
No, I'm agreeing with that double standard. Like, this nigga, yeah, you should be gay. I'm sorry.
It's weird though because women have brought up that one picture too where they had like, is it gay for you as a man
to get fucked in the ass
by
like,
your girl?
By your girl, it's not gay. But then the moment a nigga gets fucked in the ass by another, it's gay. But when a girl does it, it's just an experience. It's pleasure. What the fuck does that mean?
It's so pleasurable about Peg. Oh no.
Both is gay. If the nigga
She like, call me daddy. No.
I'm saying.
No.
If a grown ass man takes the time to bend over and get his ass played with, you're gay.
No.
There's no conversation.
Not necessarily. If you're
Booty
like a strap,
That's a problem.
That's a whole different.
So
Gay.
booty ain't gay?
That's gay.
Some niggas like that.
No,
By a
niggas
woman?
are gay.
That's borderline.
No matter who the fuck likes it.
No.
The question I have is that them niggas
One
are gay.
at a time.
No, Jason. Let's put him into play.
Whoa.
Bro. What does he preach every single time y'all say that? What does he preach? Enough said. What does he preach?
Don't knock it till you try it.
preaching.
Don't knock it till you try is what he's saying.
But in that case, is Jason gay?
Yes.
Yes, we all know.
It's actually gay.
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
Hold on. Jamel, let me go ahead and bring light to what you just stated. We all know he be preaching the word in regards to that whole topic.
Okay.
He's preaching the word of niggas need to try getting their ass ate. Jason is gay.
Come here, Passmore. Passmore, come here, Passmore.
Wait, hold on.
I need you to say that one more time. I need you.
Literally.
Got numbers.
Yeah.
We all know what Jason be preaching. You feel me?
Yeah.
Talking about don't knock it till you try it. On the topic of getting your ass
He
ate.
did say that.
All the time.
Rim job.
All the time. He's just like, bro, y'all don't know.
You talking about
This
Remy?
man is gay.
So he really got his ass ate before.
Yes.
Probably.
There's no conversation about it. You let another person, female or male, take their whole time around the rim of your ass and liked it and try to preach it to my, hey, yo, just try it. Gay. Fuck.
I mean, it's so big. How can I not?
See, that's one of the things that you gotta do, but you can't.
Ooh.
You cannot say.
I will take that to the grave.
You don't tell no one.
Wait.
Don't even.
Talking about, what do you mean you got to do?
Not like
No.
That you gotta make sure you don't tell.
Yeah, if it was like if you do that shit, don't say a word to nobody. That's something you take to the grave. You don't say shit about that.
All I'm gonna say is if a woman tries to fondle my booty hole, I'm breaking her hand. I'm breaking
I'm
it.
just saying.
It's getting
She got knocked the fuck
broken.
out.
Gone.
Bro, hell no. Hell no. Like, the whole time we like, girls over here grabbing your ass, I'll be ready to deck the shit out of one of them.
Man,
No.
they can't.
That's
They can't grab a little sheet.
Hold on.
They can't grab a little sheet.
Hell
There's a whole argument with this.
That's
that
different.
I ain't gonna say like, listen. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Go ahead. Let's go get the case real quick. Explain your case. What's different? Go ahead.
Okay, girl, like the way I see it is, girls find ass attractive. Listen, girls find ass attractive. Is it wrong if your girl finds your ass attractive? Therefore,
And also on that,
Yes,
let me add to that. I ain't gonna lie to
It's
you.
just like a.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really have a big problem.
I'm sorry.
With my girl like smacking my ass around.
Right.
I really don't care.
Like it doesn't
I ain't gonna lie to you,
matter
it
to
don't
me,
bother
but
me
if
like
they like it, it's like you're my
It's
girl.
not that big of a deal to me.
Just don't
as long as
fucking
that's
bundle my
as
ass.
long as that's one in my ass.
This is where they take
Like,
the
I really
argument
don't-
from like. This is where they take the argument from 1 to 100. They be like, "Oh, you're okay with that? Then how come you won't let me throw the
Like, see,
strap
like,
on?"
no, I don't want to go in my ass.
You're not
Like,
going
like,
in?
if she like touching or like grab, like,
That's
I'm
my
chilling.
point.
Like, I
That's
don't
where they
care. It's
take
my
the
girl.
I wouldn't say it's gay. I just don't want to get my ass
Okay,
Suspect as hell.
That's understandable.
I just don't want your ass fat. But it's like for me, I don't care.
Yeah,
That
some
shit
people
suspect
care.
as hell.
I really don't.
That's suspect as hell.
I think that if it happens in public, people probably gonna be like,
saying good game.
Really? That's what I'm saying. Suspect as hell.
That's suspect.
This whole concept about the fucking football team.
It's culture.
All of high school. All
that's-
football
oh,
players
y'all not a
are gay.
nigga. Y'all not a
Just
nigga.
This.
It's not a nigga though.
it's your girl.
So if your girl just if your girl just playfully like, damn, you thick, and she smacked
I'm
you,
like, hey, yo, quit touching my ass. Not touching my ass.
Yo, I can't.
yeah, it's just a little joke. Like,
Hell
that
no.
serious.
Hell no. Don't touch my ass.
What? Your girl
Alright,
appreciates
so-
your
so-
body and you shut her down.
This is my
shut her
what's good
down.
with you.
So let's say
It's your
let's say your girl
girl.
driving you, right? Let's say your girl
Love
driving you
me
in the
from
whip.
over there. Like
Facts.
Your girl driving you in the whip, right? You in the passenger seat. She reach over and put her hand on your thigh. That's gay?
My thigh?
Yeah.
She put if my girl put her hand on my thigh,
Right,
I'm parking the car and fucking. I'm parking the car and getting some
So
cheeks
so
in.
you draw the line when she grabs some cheeks.
Yes.
wait, what happened?
She can't grab a little handful, bro.
That's that itself. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what?
Wait, what did you
She can grab a little hand? No,
She
what
can't grab a little handful.
I say you
Like,
draw the line when she smacking cheeks.
What is not even that?
for real, like,
Hell no.
man, you chilling.
It's
See, that's your toxic masculinity showing.
What? Fuck your feminist? Like, are you
That's your toxic
crazy?
masculinity. That's your toxic masculinity.
You got a little bit showing, you know? Like,
Hell no.
I see.
you gotta be more comfortable with your
Yeah, you gotta be
sexuality.
comfortable in
You
your
gotta be comfortable in your
Like,
sexuality, dog.
oh, she smacked my ass, I'm gay as fuck. Like, no, you're good. Just like, take that. Kiss her, grab her ass, do something. Like, I'll get you back. Right off. I'm fucking gay. God damn it. They're like, no, you're good.
I mean, I can do that.
Like the easiest way you could do is like, I'm gonna get you back. Boom, easy ass grab for free.
Girl in the mirror contemplating
For free. Right after. Am I?
She grabbed my ass. That man wakes up. That man's in the shower, listening to Marvin's Room. I think he listening to Frank Ocean. I think I might be gay.
That's not the end.
He be thinking, he be like, damn, do I really like my Pop-Tarts frosted? Do I really do? Shit, I feel like watching Young and the Restless. Might have to put on Grey's Anatomy. Oh, fuck, I might watch 13 Reasons Why.
we get the
It's okay, though. It's okay.
It's alright.
That ain't that serious.
You'll get over it one day. It's alright.
I need the biggest brawling girl you ever seen that just whoa! I wanna see when you do that.
Catch a big handful.
So pass me. So pass me. Listen.
You will fight
That
her?
booty mine.
All that when you just got behind your head, you guys have to fight her. That's a nigga at that point. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, you winded up the shit.
I don't condone hitting women.
Okay, I
What you
find
talking about?
Slim Thicky, right? Boom, right? Slaps you in your ass. What you gonna do?
Oh, he's gonna call sexual harassment his own
Because if
girl?
I do it, it's gonna be a whole fucking problem.
You got a point.
No problem.
I see you.
So what are you talking about?
I see you.
Because that's been another thing that's been.
Oh, sexual. Okay,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so we're going in the case of that and double standard still. I like when it'll be like,
just like how niggas can't get raped apparently. But niggas out here get roofied.
You're a victim.
you're a victim. but thank you. That's my thing, right? So you know how there'll be like little girls with a grown ass man, aka R. Kelly. Boom, victim. He's going to hell. Hang him from the Empire State Building. That nigga gotta die. Now let's say it wasn't R. Kelly. Let's say it was Beyonce, and Beyonce had little boys. I bet you they'd be like, well, it's Queen Bee. It's Beyonce.
Damn, you slept with Beyonce? Bro.
I wouldn't be mad.
Yes, that's the thing.
That me up.
That's where y'all wrong.
You're wrong. He's a victim.
But also, like, see, like,
No, I'm not
thing.
saying that. I'm saying
That's the thing. See,
the
like,
response gonna come out.
see, like, you can ask girls, like, if they don't want to have sex, it's like, now I don't want to have sex. And the nigga's like, why not? It's like, he's being rapey or something. But if a nigga says no, I don't want to have sex, I'm like, what's wrong with you? Are you gay? Why don't you want to have sex? You're gay. Like, there's something wrong with you.
They
You don't want to have sex.
literally will say, I'm going to take it if he says
Like,
no.
they're like, I'm going to take his dick. So it's like, you're raping him? No,
And then-
I'm just giving him what he
and
wants.
then-
Like,
They really will.
And then it's like,
You gotta be seeing someone else.
and then there's this one thing, and it was like, oh, if you lie to a girl to get some, it's rape.
it's rape.
Oh, nah.
What? Who
Come
said
on,
that?
man.
What are you lying about?
It was like no, you could lie like if you lie like I got a good job. I think of act like a lady, think like a man. That dude was a bum, and he took the dude's car. Right, it was like a nice car. Pulled up, got her number, and he made it seem like he was a chef. He wasn't a chef. Dude was a busboy. He lied and got some. He knew how to cook, but he wasn't a chef like that. He lied and got some, but it was consensual. She wanted it.
Yeah.
So is it rape or is it that she's a gold digger?
No, it's a godding, nigga. Like,
Because in that situation, you should say go there because she don't know.
right?
Charge it to the game.
No. She has the idea that he drives this nice car.
But the
and he's a
definition
chef.
of rape is taking it forcibly, like forcibly having sex with her. If she said, "Okay, I don't want to have sex with you," she enjoyed herself. She had sex with him. That's not rape.
They
Whether he lied to you
I
or
got a
not.
question.
Whether he lied to you or what he
ask
had
if
or
that was
not.
his car?
No.
Hey.
Daddy,
If you lying against something,
Right.
if you lying against something, you gotta charge that to the game.
Right.
It's too bad.
Well, then you should have asked questions.
For real.
And then there was another thing. It was
That's
like,
your
oh,
thing. Is this your car?
if you fake flirt with a girl just to get some, that's rape.
Yeah, they said like something like if you like manipulate her feelings or something to get with her, that's rape. And it's like,
Feminist.
How?
ain't that what you do regardless to get a girl to like you? Is manipulate her feelings to like you? Like regardless,
Yeah, you
you
gonna
have
put
to
on a
get her to
facade so
like
you
you.
can get in there.
You have to get her to like you.
you're not gonna meet somebody that you like every single thing that they like.
That's what I'm
Like, you have to get them to like you somehow.
Shit, you like The Office? I love The Office.
Oh, you're a Leo? I'm a Scorpio.
You're a Leo. I'm an asparagus.
I've never seen an episode of The Office in my life.
When it comes to like younger people, I remember I was on Twitter or something, and it was like this dude on there, right? they all thought he looked good and stuff, but he was like 17 or something. And then the comments like, damn, he's 17. Damn, I'm 17 too. Like girls in there like talking shit like, damn, why is he so young?
But let
niggas be under a girl, young girl and shit like that. They're like, oh, you niggas are weird.
We got him.
Boys,
For Billie Eilish, they did that too.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh, they waited till Billie Eilish turned 18.
Yes, they were like, they said that because dudes were like, dang, I was waiting for Billie Eilish to turn 18. They were like, you're weird, you're rapist. Like, yes, it's weird to like be like, dang, she's not 18. Well, I'll wait before I say something. But at the same time, the way cancel culture is like,
fake
you say anything
propaganda.
before you gonna lose regardless.
Cancel culture's fake news. There's pros and cons to it though. Pros, there really be some weirdos out here.
Does cancel culture really work though?
Yes and no. There's the pros and cons because
it's like you're gonna get hot ass publicity.
Because cancel culture is, but it's like the thing with cancel culture is it's oversaturated. Like the words toxic, fragile masculinity. It's an oversaturated bumbleclot, whatever the fuck that is. And they say you're wrong. It's an over. It's over. They don't even use it right. It's an oversaturated thing because they try to bring up something from 10 years ago, right? My mind's gonna change in 10 years.
That's always what they go for.
And it's like they always pick and choose what they want to cancel.
Yeah, they
like,
pick and choose.
This, but it's like this. Oh,
same thing with the whole Kevin Hart shit. How he couldn't host the fucking Oscars for some shit.
He could have hosted it.
No, just bullshit. Because this man had to really go on stage and apologize for some shit.
But he didn't apologize.
But he already, what's it called? Apologized back then. So what the fuck am I re-apologize for some shit back in the day?
At the same time though, he was a comedian, bro. Like,
exactly, he's a whole comedian. That's what he does. What did you over get upset about?
That's my lifetime dream. And they brought up them old ass tweets from like 2010.
They look for something to like.
They look for it. As soon as they saw Kevin Hart hosting the Oscars, let me look for some tweets. They found them jumps.
And then it's also,
but didn't have any other
next day they cut
already
Kevin Hart off.
And then it's also like this. The thing with Twitter is such a thing where it's you have to agree with what the majority says, right? It was like, I remember Ellen. She went to I don't really give a fuck about Ellen, but she went to like a baseball game and she was talking to George W. Bush. And they're like, Ellen talking to George W. Bush? How could she? And she straight up said, because George W. Bush was a terrible person, a terrible president. Okay. Cool. But Ellen was like, yeah, we have different views, but we're out watching a baseball game having a conversation.
We had a baseball
You're gay! You can't like George Bush!
What? It's like you have any differing opinion from anybody on Twitter, and it's like they're crucifying you.
Because Twitter is literally, I don't want to say these words because I think they're stupid words, but conservative or liberal. There's no in between. If you're an in between, you can't have an opinion for yourself.
And it's also you can't not know anything. Like if you ask questions about something or you generally don't know something, people like and everybody else knows it. They're like you're stupid.
They're on your ass.
They're like, oh, you're dumb. Like they're at you because you don't know something. It's
I'd
like,
be fucking finished.
And then, so I've had this thought to myself on the same that. So we all know what blackface is, right?
Yeah.
I personally feel that when it comes to blackface on Twitter, a lot of them like to just throw it out on things that aren't blackface.
You talking about like celebrities getting tanned?
You know what?
No, not like that.
Yes.
I'm talking about.
Paint their face black.
I think the people like the white girls that are as white as flour and that they tan to be tan, they shouldn't do that. But it's like Jimmy Fallon. I personally think that man's funny. He asked Chris Rock if he could impersonate him. This is 2004, 2005 on SNL. Chris Rock said yeah. So he like put on makeup and was acting like Chris Rock. But it wasn't like your typical blackface where you're looking like Mr. Popo.
Right.
It wasn't like, the story of Adonis Drake looking black. You literally look like Chris Rock. And they try to cancel him for it,
I don't know, man.
saying it was blackface. But remember, blackface is also you're trying to demean a black person in that way. I wouldn't say he was trying to demean Chris Rock, especially if he asked Chris Rock, hey, like, can I impersonate you?
No, it's still in bad taste in my eyes.
He didn't have to go on blackface. He could have just put up the getup or something.
I don't see any reason
He didn't have to go. He
like,
what was he
change your skin color to be
Exactly.
You just act like Chris Rock.
And I think there's a teacher that did something similar, trying to impersonate Common. You heard about that? Common the rapper.
Oh my god.
Tried to impersonate Common and made did blackface. For what? There's no reason. You're already bald. You already have a little facial hair. There's no reason to put the
You know, I agree because like when I like do Halloween costumes, I'm not putting on makeup like, who are you? Oh, I'm this person. Wasn't you white? Yeah, why'd I have to change my skin white?
Exactly.
And that's why people try to bring up white chicks. And when they're like, well, white chicks is whiteface. They never have watched the movie White Chicks. First of all, to think that it's white. There's no such thing as whiteface. And you have to like watch the movie and you'd understand the reason for it. Because one, they're FBI agents.
Undercover.
Like, what?
But
it's about the origins. There's no such thing as whiteface. It's not offensive. I mean, you could be offended by it, but it's
like the whole upbringing about like everybody taking offense to the word Karen now. What you mad for?
You're such a
You never had negative conversations like what?
How dare you? Gosh,
LaQuisha, all that. But as soon as they start throwing out Karen, it's a whole problem. I don't appreciate that. You guys need to stop saying
because
what? Niggas had like years of this oppression as far as these demeaning ass names. But you got like what, 2 months? And you can't take it? That's cute.
It's like, and if you act like it, then just don't act like a Karen. It's also like, if you're not a Karen, you're not a Karen. But it's like, we couldn't say that with if you're not a Jamal, you're not a Jamal. Nah, we getting looked at like a Jamal Aquarius. We can't have braids. We can't have dreadlocks.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Lock my door around this man who's walking like, bitch, that's disrespectful. Can't bust out this window. Like, come on, man.
Can't bust out this window.
Like,
it's. I would say the past 3-4 years, since 2015, 2016, has been
it's been going down.
A very interesting years in society. Is just a black man and actually comprehending things, because freshman, sophomore, you're there, middle school, you're there, but you're not fully grasping it, until you hit the real world, you hit reality, and you're like, dang, it'd be like this out here.
You start to formulate your own opinion. You gotta break away relationships because people are like, bro, what are you talking about? It's okay. It's not serious. What?
And it's like,
what?
And like I have friends who I have a best friend, and he loves the president.
I got him.
We see that he loves the president, but it's like I'm not gonna go out of my way and be like, dang, I've known you for like 15 years type junk, but you like someone I don't like, so we can't be friends no more. As long as you ain't putting your views on me, talking about some, you must like this man, you must vote for this man. Like you can vote for whoever you want to vote for. That is your right. That's the part of democracy. That's your right. As long as you ain't affecting me, as long as you ain't telling me, well, you're so and so for not voting for this person. Oh, cool. You can vote for who you want to vote for, because that's the same as me voting for who I'm gonna vote for. But it's like, oh, you're not voting for the person I'm voting for. You're not voting for who everyone else is voting for. Throw rocks at this man. Stone this man.
Hey, yo, Steven, I want you to chime in on this one. What's it called? You sleep?
No, I'm right here.
All right, man. What's it called? This whole Black Lives Matters, Blue Lives Matter, All Lives Matter joint. Bro, everyone ignorant. They talking about some damn all lives matter. You're not understanding the concept of the movement. It's literally against the whole police brutality upon black individuals.
The only people who use all lives matter.
That's literally it.
Or everybody
don't know what's happening. They don't know what's happening.
They can't relate to the situation.
Only people who use all lives matter are white people, and they only care about white lives. When they say all lives matter, they don't ever talk about any of their life but white lives. They're like, all lives matter. What about white people? What about y'all? Never say what about Mexicans? What about Asians? Y'all.
You know what's crazy though? I'm a disagree with that statement when you said only white people, because I've met some minorities that be like, what about all lives matter? Yes. No. Be Hispanics too. Because it'd be the same Hispanics that be like, I should be able to say nigga. Yeah. But because it was, may she rest in peace, it was the death of Vanessa Gilliam, rest in peace her, because the military is a bunch of fuck ass niggas. Yeah. And people were like, oh, where's the protest for her? Where's the lives matter for her? You're Hispanic. Do it.
That's what I'm saying. Just like you did as far as that whole hurricane with Haiti. Bunch of, what's it called? Top of the line actors as far as Hispanic. Donations. As soon as the black community starts to formulate and come together, it is getting tarnished and bashed.
Because
we never do, but the one time we do, what about all lives matter? Bitch.
Because they really don't care about any other lives. They just want to put down anything that has to do with black lives. They just want
anything with black people at all. Remember when Black Panther came out and motherfucker said,
well, where's the Hispanic Panther? Do y'all read comics? Y'all got Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Can we have something that's a real thing?
Remember when they got mad that Ariel's gonna be black?
People got mad that Ariel's gonna be black. Well, that's not.
Why would she be black? Why would she?
She's a mermaid.
She's a fucking mermaid. She's a fictional mermaid character. And it was like,
niggas was like, her origins.
They said it's gonna make some character white.
Oh no.
It was like some character white, but it has to be black. Like, who the fuck? What character was it? They said it's gonna make Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, make her white.
Make her white. The whole point of it is that she's black. The whole point of the movie
is that she's black.
woman.
Like, we're not.
It's the pivotal to the story.
Like, we're not.
The Little Mermaid. It doesn't matter what color she.
It's not. And it's not like we're trying to make Snow White or Cinderella or Beauty and the Beast black. They could be white. But Little Mermaid is a mermaid.
Underwater.
She's underwater.
Like, as far as the comparative to Princess and the Frog, as far as their solo movie, you already have fucking Cinderella.
You have multiple princesses.
Princess
is literally Princess and the Frog.
We can't,
and it's like we can't have nothing. And I don't mean to say that it's like, dang, I'm black, I'm a president. No, but we really can't have nothing. And then it's like we can't have nothing. And then when we have Black Lives Matter reform, what do we want? We wanted prison reform. You know what they gave us? Well, Cleveland Brown's not going to be a white guy anymore. I don't give a fuck about Cleveland Brown.
Everything upon the top scale is doing.
They want to, you know what? Golden Girls isn't going to have the episode where they put on green face mask anymore because it was blackface. Nobody's complaining about the Golden Girls. We fucks with the Golden Girls. But no. And they do it as a way to demean black people.
Here you go.
This is what y'all want, niggas. Here you go, nigga.
Take that.
Are you happy
Even
with
that?
that?
Because literally all we are asking for is fucking the police who did wrong to be brought to justice, and they're going around the entire scale.
Maybe if they were, they do. Then they bring up.
They bring up stores supporting Black Lives Matter, bitch. All we are saying is that we want the cops to be.
I don't understand how you could be against something that's saying, just please stop killing these people because it's happening frequently. How could you be against that?
No, everybody's saying. But then they're like, but I'm not racist. So like saying something.
So why are you upset that I'm saying please stop killing these black people?
And then they like to do this.
How does it how?
They like to do this. Well, what about black on black crime? Well, I don't know because that's a myth.
Black on black crime
it doesn't exist. It's just crime.
Every race has crime against its own. That's
if you're in the same freaking area of white on white crime, and if you look at white on quotation marks white on white crime, it's technically higher than black on black crime because it's just crime. And then they like to bring up, well, police killed more white people than black people.
We're a minority.
But exactly, we're the minority. So okay, let's say, all right, they killed in the year span 15,000 white people died out of a population of 500,000. And then the population of black people is 20,000, and 10,000 black people were dead from the police. You see the difference in percentages? We're the minority. We're getting killed at a higher rate, a smaller population. It doesn't make any sense. And then black people really at the bottom of the totem pole because Asians are above us, Hispanics are above us, every other race is above us.
No race is hated more than black people.
No race.
Asian people don't like black people.
Hispanic people don't like black people.
Half of them
white people don't like black people. Every race doesn't like black people.
Indian people don't like black people. There is a reason.
Our own race pits us against each other as far as we have races in the fucking race of black people.
We have colorism.
We got light skins, yellow bones, red bones.
But you know what's the crazy thing? You know who started that? People can get mad at me all they want if they get this far on the podcast. White people started that.
Of course they did.
What they started?
White people started racism within black people, having field slave, house slave. They praised the light skins more, and the dark skins were stronger. They're shield. They're the ones who went over to Vietnam first and said, "Hey, when these black people come over and fight with us, they're savages." Vietnam people don't know nothing about us.
Yeah, did you see the video? The soldiers in Vietnam, they're like, how is it that when I come from the USA to fight for my country's freedom, I'm already being targeted and getting treated as a savage? I come to Vietnam, the Vietnamese people don't even know the word nigger, and they're calling me nigger. How does that happen?
It makes no sense. And then, and it's like, and then there's the people that say, well, that's the past, that's history, but the history is repeating itself every day.
Always.
And I say this, white people don't have to wake up and fear for their lives. When I'm driving, if I see a cop, I don't have to have the thought of, if I get pulled over and it's a cop that's has a bad day, didn't get his donut, I could die today. white people don't have to worry about, am I gonna get this job or not because my name is Darius and I'm black and I have dreads? No, they don't have to worry about that.
Literally, white people can be sitting, going the fuck off on a cop. Black people looking at that shit in amazement, like, whoa.
You not gonna shoot him?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would never even dream or like you can even look at the whole household situation as far as what you're taught not to do and what you are taught to do between black and any other race.
And yeah,
any other race.
For real.
Like, oh, respect this, and the third. Black people don't do this because these repercussions can happen like this. White people are just like, oh, respect this, they know your rights. But as soon as we start preaching our rights, remain silent. You have the right to remain silent. Why are you talking? Oh,
right. Black parents literally have to teach their kids like how to talk to police. White parents never think about that shit. Black parents have to literally teach our kid how to talk to police so he don't get killed. I had to teach him how to talk to police. Yes, sir.
How to not get the police attention.
I'm saying they be over here getting called boy. Like, what the fuck? Nigga, I'm a grown ass man. What the fuck you talking about some boy?
And then,
but then when the white woman over here going the fuck off. Oh, ma'am, relax.
Ma'am,
calm down, ma'am. Look, bitch.
It's ridiculous. And then white people like to go, cracker. I'm offended. That's as equal as the. They do it just like this. Cracker. What'd you say, nigga? And it's raps. It's like what you just said has way more of effect in history because
you use that shit to demean and keep my people down for so long.
For that
we call y'all crackers because you whip the fuck out. That's what we call y'all crackers for. That's what I'm saying.
And then do with the tone of your skin. If you look at crackers, bitch, they're not white.
They're not. Look at a Ritz cracker.
That's what I'm saying.
Ritz crackers, my skin. Graham crackers. Cracker is literally because the sound of the whip. Like, but they don't like to. Well, what is cracker versus the N-word? Well, if you have to say the N-word and you can't say it, you know what's wrong.
Just like, what's it called, on the Sports Center podcast, I forgot what his name was. He was like, just say it. Did you clearly want to say it? Say it. He was like, you know I can't do that. Why not? Go ahead.
He was going to stick him on here.
But I say it with you.
It's like this. Like, nobody without color in their jeans or white, just to be entirely specific, can raise the question, why can I say the N-word? Because you literally started and ended with the N-word. Because you know you can't say it. Yeah, so I don't even know why you're trying to raise the question like you're confused.
Everybody just
know it's wrong, even without knowing the history.
Everybody want to be a nigga, but not be a nigga.
Everybody just want to do what black people do.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I never seen nobody, I ain't never heard them fight so hard to say a word other than nigga. Nobody's ever fought so hard to say a word. Y'all don't say retard, y'all don't say faggot, y'all don't say none of that because it's offensive. They said stop saying it's offensive. Y'all all said, okay, we'll stop saying it. But people say stop saying nigga. You're like, why? They
changed the name of the Washington NFL Redskins.
They're the fucking Washington football team.
But I bet you they're called the Washington Niggas. It would still be the Washington Niggas.
Their name is literally the Washington football team.
But we asked y'all to stop saying nigga. Why?
Why can't I not? You say it.
As soon as you say why, I'm sticking.
Bring those cops to justice. Let me go ahead and throw some endorsement deals for Black Lives Matter. That's not even going to the cause of Black Lives Matter at all.
And then
I can't say why not? Like, it's crazy. That was in their mind. Like, relax.
That's what I'm saying.
And then to kind of bring it to a close, my final question is, how do y'all? Well, I already know how y'all feel about it. I'm still gonna ask about kneeling in the anthem. I'm just gonna say this right now. Fuck that racist ass anthem. I don't care about that anthem. If you want to come to me and say, no, because if you want to come to me and be like, well, my grandfather fought in the war. Did I tell him to fight in the war?
Damn,
because let me finish. Because this is the reason. Because when my great grandfather and my great uncles fought in the war, they went and fought for their country and came back and still got treated like a fucking nigga. So they can't say anything about their white motherfucker going to fight the war and come back and they got treated like heroes. But they came back and couldn't get a cup of coffee and they had to go to the colored water fountain that had mold from it. So fuck their anthem.
Man, just like that.
They keep it covered.
Just like that.
Fucking greatly.
And with that being said, Sinz out.